Hello, everyone. Welcome to our after show. We are happy you are with us today. We have Jose Grignon. Hello, Jose.
Hello.
We have Rubencito by his poolside this morning. My goodness, life doesn't get any better than that. And then Dave is telling us what we can do this summer when we go to the movie. So much to talk about. But Ruben, let's begin with you because you're the one who's out and about there. You soaking in a few rays on this Memorial Day?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're obviously, celebrating this very special holiday, and observing Memorial Day and what it means. And we've had some great coverage this morning, and just kind of sharing with the Fox 26 viewers, what we're all doing. And I decided that today I was going to do a little cooking, maybe give you guys some little recipe ideas or whatever, because I know that around noon, 1 o'clock, y'all going to get hungry. Neighbors are coming by, the brothers and sisters, the aunts, the cousins, nieces and nephews are going to roll into the house. You got to be ready. So we did some deviled eggs this morning. I did some bougie deviled eggs because a dear friend of mine, and I'm going to shout her out, Rachel Austin, brought me a gift. And she brought me a little bit of beluga caviar, and that's bougie for me, That doesn't usually happen at the Ruben Dominguez house. So I did some deviled eggs and topped them off with a little caviar. Delicious, let me tell you. Then I did a chimichurri, kind of a traditional little South American marinade, dip, whatever you want to call it, topping. Did a Wagyu skirt steak. Real quick on the grill. Chef Danny Trace from Potente came rolling through the door right in time to slice it up and put the chimichurri on it. It was delicious. And then Danny did some elote. He had some beautiful Gulf shrimp that he grilled up. Just kind of put that all together. I had a little chimichurri left. We threw that on top. And some roasted corn, separate pieces of roasted corn that we're going to probably eat in about 2 minutes, I think. But I may have to take a nap first because we've been up. I mean, that grill's been going for 2.5 hours now, and I've been hustling. My photographer Rodney was like, "Man, I've never seen you hustle this much on a cook at home day." But I didn't do all my prep. My mise en place was not correct. I did not follow the program. Anyway, that's it. We've been out here by the pool having a good time, having a good chat, drinking some coffee, grilling some food, having a good time. So I want to wish everybody a wonderful Memorial Day and having a good time out here by the pool. It is getting hot though, so I'm going to have to hurry this up because I need to go back and get in that AC. What do you think, Melissa?
Oh yes, I think that is a great idea, Ruben. You do that, you just go chill out, or you could do the old-fashioned Lipton tea plunge and just go back right into that pool. That'd be some good TV.
I could.
Take your mic off first.
I could.
He said he could, but he won't.
Rodney would kill me.
Hey, speaking of while you're outside, I tell you what, the most interesting story I thought we did from our interviews today was about a mosquito fighter. It's called Bite Away, and it's like this little wand, and you put it on your mosquito bite or whatever gets your skin, whether it's a bee or whatever, and it heats up to almost 130 degrees, and you just put it near there and it kind of vibrates for 3 seconds, and voila, apparently it doesn't hurt or itch anymore. How interesting is that? I fell for it and I ordered one, so I'll let you know how that goes. Everyone in my house is always frustrated about mosquito bites, so I can't wait to see. I'll let you know. All right, it's going to give me a week or so to try it out. All right, let's talk to Jose.
This is that time of year to think about mosquito bites as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I see your tie there. I love that you're all dressed for Memorial Day today. It's a hard day for a lot of people.
Yes,
Other people are just thinking about being with family and the importance of family today.
Yeah, and not just being around family, but thinking in terms of those who served our nation overseas, and thinking of those who are still overseas who are serving as well. But we also had some really good stories regarding the Houston National Cemetery, which is where we are taking you right now. There's Mayor Sylvester Turner. He is talking about the situation this is the first time they've had this ceremony since 2019. The pandemic has really caused a lot of us to delay our lives and delay things that we are accustomed to, and this is one of the things that has happened here at Houston National Cemetery. There are probably hundreds of folks that we can't see right now because of the ceremony taking place, but this is the first time that this has taken place in a couple of years. Earlier we had Chelsea Edwards out there talking to some of the veterans who were not just thinking of themselves, but they were thinking of some of the family members and friends of family members who have served the country, who in fact, who have been in several conflicts, and many of them have lost their lives in one of the conflicts that we've been involved in over the years. This is just one of those things that is happening, but this is just one of the ceremonies taking place. There are other ceremonies taking place in Sugar Land and up in the woodlands and in various places throughout our area. We, even though we do celebrate, and that's why we started with Ruben, to talk about the celebration that a lot of folks do. You go out and you have a barbecue and you celebrate with your friends, but there is a serious tone to this particular day, and that serious tone is remembering those who lost their lives or who gave their lives in service to the country. We're talking about thousands and thousands of men and women, and throughout the country there are a number of ceremonies taking place, and Houston is just one of them where we do honor our soldiers, because this is an area where many soldiers have come to call home. It is just a very solemn occasion for a lot of folks, Melissa.
It sure is, and I'm glad you took time to walk us through that, show us what was happening there as those speeches are underway, and again, people just taking time to remember this morning. And I appreciated when we had a moment of silence on our own air earlier this morning to make sure that we took time to do that as well.
And this afternoon at 3 o'clock, there's supposed to be taps played by a number of folks. I wonder how that's going to work in different time zones, but at 3 p.m. In just about each and every time zone, they're supposed to be playing taps and have a moment of silence to remember all of those who lost their lives.
And George says here on our chat on Facebook that we are celebrating the ultimate price that they did, that the sacrifice, just taking time to honor their lives and that sacrifice that they gave up, the ultimate sacrifice of their lives. And we know that their families are hurting today, so thank you for taking time all to join in, and it's nice to see all those people there. They've been waiting again several years to be able to join today, and to be out there means a whole lot to many people. Now, if you have some spare time, you may be wondering what should you be watching as far as the movies are concerned. That's where we bring in BackstageOL.com's Dave Morales. He has been keeping it up with that, not only what was hot at the box office over the weekend, but my goodness, what's to come in the next few months, Dave?
Yes, and I echo the sentiments that Jose and both you, Melissa, just expressed about honoring those who gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we can enjoy our freedom. So today we remember all of those on this Memorial Day. Yeah, well, it was a big weekend, and it continues today because the numbers aren't final. Today's totals at the box office will be included in the box office totals for the weekend. Top Gun Maverick was around 110. They were expecting it to do well. I remember when I was in San Diego and we did the interviews a couple of weeks ago with Tom Cruise. If you haven't seen those, you go to our YouTube channel at Backstage OL and watch all of those. But I remember when we were with Tom, Paramount Pictures, the executives were there and like, yeah, we're going to have a big week. We know that, big weekend, but we're expecting about 108, 110. Well, guess what? It's going to be more like $151 million. That's just domestically. This movie is just doing amazing numbers. Congratulations to Tom Cruise. If you can believe it, this is his first $100 million or more premiere. This is his best opening weekend of his entire career. War of the Worlds. They came out. The film that he did with Steven Spielberg previously held the title, and I believe that one did about $50 million. So he's more than tripled that in this weekend with Top Gun Maverick. We've been waiting 36 years for it. A lot of people, you've probably seen it on your news feed, social media feeds. Everybody is loving this movie. I have several friends that have already seen it several times. I'm going to see it again. Find the biggest screen you can. Mama Morales has to see it, and it's just so good. Everything that you want from the original film is in this, and the nostalgia, the music, that's a little hint right there for you, the acting, the storyline. And keep an eye on Glenn Powell. He's from Houston, Texas. In fact, I'm friends, really good friends with his sister who lives in the Pearland area near me. And she and I have been texting how excited Glenn is about the fact that the movie's doing so well. All right, so yeah, Top Gun Maverick, everybody's talking about that, but we were already talking about movies that are coming up, and that is Jurassic. Now, if you think Top Gun made a lot of money, wait till Jurassic. They are expecting that to make massive amounts of money because it's a wider audience. The Top Gun audience was a little older, it skewed a little older since the first one came out 36 years ago. But Jurassic, everybody is going to know those Jurassic movies because the last one just came out a couple of years ago with Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, did very well. This is supposed to be the last Jurassic movie ever. Wink, wink. I even told Universal, our friends at Universal, I'm like, come on, man, you can't be the end. But as far as we know, we're like Laura Dern, Sam Neill, going back to Jeff Goldblum, the original films. We have interviews with the entire cast coming up closer to release date. This is going to wrap up, and I've seen the movie. It's great. It's a little on the long side, so maybe get the small soda. But it's really well done. It's nostalgic. Keep in mind, the dinosaurs now live amongst us, is that storyline. And just real quick, before we get out of here, some movies that are coming up. Lightyear, it's the origin story of Buzz Lightyear. I know a lot of the kiddos, a lot of the families are excited. Even the grown-ups are excited about that one. Chris Evans, Captain America, is going to be the voice of Lightyear in this one, Buzz Lightyear. And then the Elvis movie, something I'm really excited about coming out this summer. I didn't say it on the air, but I can tell our family here on the live stream. We're actually going to Graceland to film those interviews with the cast of Elvis. Tom Hanks, Aaron Butler, I believe that's his name, Aaron Butler. He's new on the scene. He's playing Elvis, and he has just given everything he possibly can to Austin Butler is his name. And Tom going to play Colonel Tom Parker. But yeah, lots of big movies coming out this summer. We are going to be covering them all. Melissa, Jose, I hope your day is great. And yeah, get ready because it's going to be a fun summer at the movie theaters.
And now we know what to watch thanks to you. That was a lot of info. Good job.
Thank
we
you
can
so
always
much.
count on you for that.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
For now, we're going to let you get back to your still trying to wake up. Maybe another cup of coffee. I don't know. Maybe you're ready to barbecue like Ruben, jump in the pool, whatever it takes to stay cool today. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everybody. Thanks again for being here.
Bye.